Warsaw, 1942. The stench of fear and death hung heavy in the air. Nazi terror had gripped the city. Within the suffocating walls of the ghetto, innocent souls were condemned. But a whisper of hope echoed in the darkness. A young Polish nurse, Irena Sendler, dared to defy the Nazi regime. She risked everything to save the most vulnerable souls, the children of the Warsaw Ghetto. Her story is a testament to the extraordinary courage that can bloom in the face of unimaginable evil. Irena's journey was fraught with danger, driven by an unwavering moral compass and fueled by a profound love for humanity. It is a story that must be told, remembered, and honored. Irena Sendler was born into a world that valued compassion and selflessness. Her father, Stanislaw Krzyżanowski, was a doctor who served the poor and instilled in her a deep sense of social justice. He believed in the inherent dignity of all people, regardless of their faith or origin. This belief would become the bedrock of Irena's own moral code. One searing memory forever shaped Irena's worldview. Her father, a man who dedicated his life to healing, succumbed to typhus. He had contracted the disease while treating patients that others refused to touch. On his deathbed, her father left her with words that would echo through her life. "If you see someone drowning, you must try to save them, even if you cannot swim." The Nazi occupation of Poland plunged Warsaw into an abyss of despair. The once vibrant Jewish community was herded into the infamous Warsaw Ghetto. Overcrowding, starvation, and disease became their daily reality. The specter of death loomed large, casting a long and terrifying shadow. Irena, working as a nurse in the city's Department of Social Welfare, was deeply troubled by the plight of the Jews. She witnessed firsthand the brutality and inhumanity inflicted upon them. Her conscience would not allow her to stand idly by. She joined Zagota, the Polish underground organization dedicated to aiding Jews. It was a dangerous decision, one that would test the limits of her courage. Driven by an unshakable resolve, Irena devised ingenious methods to smuggle children out of the ghetto. Each rescue was a victory against impossible odds, an act of defiance in the face of unimaginable cruelty. She used her permit to enter the ghetto, claiming to be inspecting for typhus. Once inside, she connected with desperate families, offering them a glimmer of hope. Babies were sedated and hidden in toolboxes, potato sacks, and even coffins. Older children were disguised as mourners or laborers, their terror masked by feigned indifference. Irena provided them with false identities, new names and stories that would help them blend into the outside world. Section 5. Facing the Gestapo. Irena's clandestine operation did not go unnoticed. The Gestapo, ruthless and ever vigilant, grew suspicious of her activities. On October 20th, 1943, their suspicions materialized into a terrifying reality. Irena was arrested. She was taken to the infamous Powiat prison, a place where hope went to die. The Gestapo, determined to break her spirit and expose the resistance network, subjected her to brutal torture. Yet, Irena remained unbroken. She refused to betray her comrades or the location of the children she had so painstakingly saved. Despite the unimaginable pain inflicted upon her body, her spirit refused to yield. Section 6. After the storm. The war finally ended, leaving behind a shattered world grappling with the enormity of its losses. Irena, her body scarred but her spirit unbroken, emerged from the ashes. She had survived the Gestapo's cruelty but carried the weight of her experience heavily. The faces of the children she had saved and those she could not were forever etched in her memory. She dedicated herself to reuniting the rescued children with their families, a daunting task in the chaotic aftermath of war. Many families had been decimated, their homes destroyed, their lives irrevocably altered. For those children who had lost everything, Irena worked tirelessly to find them new homes and loving families. Section 7. Life in a Jar. For decades, Irena Sendler's story remained largely untold. The world, still reeling from the horrors of the Holocaust, was slow to recognize the quiet heroism of this remarkable woman. Then, in 1999, a group of high school students from Kansas stumbled upon her story while researching the Holocaust for a history project. Intrigued and deeply moved, they decided to bring her story to life through a play they titled Life in a Jar. The play, performed first in their local community and then across the United States and internationally, brought Irena Sendler the recognition she so richly deserved. Her story resonated deeply with audiences, reminding them of the power of one person to make a difference in the face of overwhelming adversity. Section 8. A Legacy Forged in Courage. Irena Sendler's life was a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. She faced down unimaginable evil, not with grand gestures but with quiet acts of courage. She saw humanity in its most vulnerable form and responded with unwavering compassion. Her story is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, light can prevail. She received numerous awards and accolades, including the Order of the White Eagle, Poland's highest civilian honor, and nominations for the Nobel Peace Prize. Yet, for Irena, the true reward was the knowledge that she had made a difference in the lives of so many innocent children. She remained humble throughout her life, always deflecting praise and insisting that she was simply doing what needed to be done. Section 9. An Unwavering Light. Irena Sendler passed away in 2008 at the age of 98. Her passing marked the end of an era, but her legacy lives on. She left behind a world forever changed by her courage, her compassion, and her unwavering belief in the inherent goodness of humanity. Her story continues to inspire people around the world, reminding us that even in the face of unimaginable darkness, a single act of kindness can ignite a flame of hope. Irena Sendler was a beacon of light in a time of profound darkness, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to choose love over hate, courage over fear, and hope over despair.